Hello.
There you go. All right, it's working
That
now.
wasn't strange at all.
All right. You definitely did not want that to happen again, and it almost did. All right, so you wanted the armor, correct?
Yeah, not the studded, just the regular.
All right, regular leather.
Come on, save. Darn it.
See here, so you have, for the leather, you have a DB of 51. You
You got
have
better armor than I did.
You have a DR of 3.
Oh, never mind.
And let's see if you have any mods. You have a mod.
No, I wanted a mod.
You take a -1 to bashing damage.
Oh, that's a bad mod. Or no, is that a good mod or a bad
No,
mod?
that's
a good mod.
That's a good mod.
-1. That's one less damage on bashing.
Yeah.
I got you. Negatives and positives are, you know.
The way I have it set up is it could go either way. You just kind of have to really know the system in order to see what's actually good. I had just changed my setup, and now my cord is scraping across my chair, pulling on my headphones.
I hate that.
Yeah, I don't.
There's nothing more annoying than that.
And I'm like, I didn't have it because I changed my setup, so it's different now. And it didn't scrape before, and now it does.
Okay.
Now tell him, how many times have you changed this this formation?
I could never make up my mind on a formation for my setup. I am like so bad. I'll move it like maybe 2-3 times a month.
And it's all just there's only like 2, maybe 3 tops he could do.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I need more pieces. I need more green screen. I need more room. I'm like trying to negotiate my way into getting one of those outside sheds that you could buy like at Home Depot.
Oh yeah.
So I could take my setup outside.
Where are you? That'd be cold as hell during the winter.
Well, yeah, I'd get a little space heater. I'll be good.
Space heater, put some insulation in there.
So that's my thing. I saw one at Home Depot and I was like, oh, I want this one. This would be so cool.
The coldest at nighttime it gets is like 35.
You guys down south or something?
We're in California.
I already knew that. I don't know why I'm. But down in
we're in Northern California.
Northern California.
Yeah. So I mean, we don't ever see snow, and we got rain, but that's about it.
We're close to the snow.
I used to live in Marin County for a while.
Nice. Yeah, you got to move back.
For about 6 years.
It's hella cheap to live in Colorado. Why would he move back? Hell no.
No. No, that's not gonna happen. Colorado is awesome.
Is it?
Oh, it's the best. It's the taxes are way cheaper.
Oh, well, yeah, that'll do it.
I have everything around me. It does get cold, but I don't really mind the cold all that much. I grew up on the East Coast, so
it snows out there, though, doesn't it?
In Colorado?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got like 9 feet total at my house last year.
Oh wow.
This year it's a lot less. We've gotten like maybe 3 feet this year so far, but it can snow up until like it snowed. My birthday's in May. It snowed a week before my birthday last year.
Oh.
Like 6 inches.
I don't know. I'd be afraid to drive in the snow.
Oh, it's fun to drive in the snow, man. I take the traction control off. You can slide everywhere. It's awesome.
That's why I'd be afraid, because knowing me, that's something I tried to do. I'd be like, I'm doing donuts in the driveway, and I barely left neutral.
That's why I drive everywhere, not you.
Uh-huh. So, let's see here. All right, let's get started. And hello, everyone, and welcome to Aedriel, Fallen Shadows, where we are on episode 1 of Fallen Shadows. We have our players, and let me not forget to switch to the main table this time. We have Aedriel and Aksanu.
Hello.
So, which one of you would like to do a recap of session 0?
Aedriel. I mean, Aksanu.
You already said it.
You said
You already
Aedriel.
said it. Sorry. You already said it.
You volunteered yourself. Even I had to look at the character names to make sure I got them right because I'm still on the Galrith game.
Oh, I looked at my picture. I looked at your picture and read my name. Oh,
That's some talent right there.
oh, Lord. So, first thing that happened is Aksanu got captured and kidnapped, and I had to go and rescue him. As I rescue him, I let go some orcs, and they distract and start attacking the people that captured Aksanu. And then we go and we travel for a while, get out of the region we were in, and find a town. And in the town, we go into a tavern, and Aksanu, of course, wants to join a fight club. So that gives us more attention than we really need. When we're in the tavern, we get mistaken for somebody we don't know who, and we start taking jobs that don't really belong to us. The job that was given to us was to go help some people take over what are they called? A cart. So we go and we take over the cart, and Aksanu tries to collect the money, the bounty from the people that are there, and they're like, no, that's not how it works. So we go and turn in the mission. We end up picking up another one because she says that she's having a hard time finding somebody to do it. And the new mission is to go into the mayor's house and get the route for the shipments that are going to be coming through. So that is the one we're contemplating on doing. I think we should. But I don't know if we're going to. Because that's a lot of political stuff. I don't know if we want to belong to. Plus, we don't know who we would turn it into, being that we are supposed to be the ones that gave it to the maid, not the maid, but the person that we got it from Irene. So I'm not sure who would even turn it into. So that is where we're at.
Good point. Good point. Go ahead and give yourself 1 honor point for the recap. And we have a new faction on the scroll over here, the Bright Bane. The Bright Bane, you guys are hated at the moment. That is the guild of slavers that had kidnapped Aksanu. Or abducted, I should say.
Kidnapped.
And yeah, so you guys they're hated with you right now.
As far as I'm concerned, I was given away to them because someone wasn't watching my back while I was sleeping.
So we're hated by them, or they're hated by us?
That's their faction. That's their opinion of you.
So they hate us. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I hate them too. I don't care.
Yeah. Just your standing. So we will pick up today's game with you guys waking up in the inn. It's about 6 in the morning when you guys wake up. You guys can decide which one of you would like to wake up first.
I'll wake up because I think I went to bed first.
Yeah.
And I was asleep by the door, so it's not like you're going to be able just to leave the room. bumping into me.
Yeah.
So,
There we go.
excuse me.
There we go. Fine. Okay. So I wake up and can't stretch it out. And then I go from like a standing position
Mhm.
straight down into like I flop face first with my hands out and start doing push-ups in the middle of the room.
Nice. And I
Maybe
guess
that should be a roll to make sure he doesn't hit his face.
So with that, that's where Aedriel wakes up because you hear Aksanu hit the floor and start doing some push-ups.
Is it not bad enough that I had to sleep on the floor? Now I have to hear you grunting too.
Hey, at least I'm the only one around here that cares about physical fitness.
I also care about my beauty sleep.
Just out of curiosity, what's Adriel's allure?
I need to learn how to keep that open. 22.
If you double click the header, it'll just minimize it for you.
There we go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, you said it was a 22?
Yeah.
So one of the things that recently was just added into the game is if you have an allure over 20, you get a +2 to persuasion and seduction rolls.
Woohoo.
Or sorry,
Over
it's
20, I'm a 20, so I don't get that.
for you, I believe it's a 21. It's a 1. It's a 1 on seduction and persuasion. Yeah, but that's versus the target number. So if I give you like a whatever target number, you subtract whatever your bonus is. It's not extra dice.
Not 2 extra dice.
No, it's -2 to the target number.
Okay, negative.
So, one last thing before we
Persuade in what?
seduction.
So you created that for Omega, huh?
it was requested, so yeah. Even in this game, there is no escape, Omega. Awin is known far and wide. So one more thing before we start. I hope you guys took a second to adjust the volume on the jukebox, just so it doesn't like blast your ears off when and if the music plays. I don't have anything playing at the moment, but
master music volume.
Yeah, I usually put it down to like 25%.
Okay.
Just
I've
in
just
case.
been playing I've just been changing the music myself.
That works too.
Putting my own stuff in front of me so I have something.
Right. I was getting kind of tired of the stock music that came with Roll20.
Yeah.
So I was like, went on a music hunting spree today.
We still like you, Roll20.
Oh yeah, love it. Don't crash on us. So, yeah. So,
okay.
You wake up and you wake up to Aksanu doing push-ups. So, you guys have a little banter exchange.
So what are we going to do about this next job? We seem to have plenty enough money. We could just leave here. It stinks. Plus they don't have anything to eat. And eating stale bread for 2 days.
Well, we've only been to this one place. They might have other places to eat. I mean, what do you expect from a tavern? It's not like we're at a restaurant.
That's what I'm saying. This place is disgusting. We should get out of here. Plus, we don't want people to know who we are. If we keep doing these jobs, they're going to find out eventually that we're not who we say we are.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true.
I mean, we could kill the mayor on the way out. That would be fun.
Well, we don't need to kill the mayor. We just need to get the root. But who are we going to even turn it into? I
don't know. And I didn't say anything about needing to kill anyone. I want to kill him.
And then we're going to have a whole lot of more people on our tail than we have now.
What do I look like? A warrior? I'm a ninja. We go in, we'll slice his throat, and we'll leave in the night. No one will know the better. And then they can go into their house and search and find whatever they want. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or 1 pig with 2 stones.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think if we're going to go in there and take the trade route, then we'll just take the trade route, but not go in there and kill him. That's going to bring unwanted attention that we don't need.
All right. You always have to ruin my fun.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Well, what do you say the next move is, Smarty Pants?
Well, so we can stop hearing you complain. Let's find a restaurant so you can get some actual food before you faint on me. And then we will, I guess, get the job done. I mean, what's worse that could happen is we're going to just take the route with us. Maybe we can find somebody to sell it to.
I don't know. I don't know if you forget, but there are slavers that could quite possibly be on our tail right now. I feel like we should split out of here and go someplace else.
To where?
I don't know. I don't know this place. But there's gotta be somewhere better than here. God, I hope so.
I don't know. That's up to you. Well, let's first go find food.
Okay. And I get up like in a handstand. And then flip over onto my feet.
Okay. You pull off some acrobatics. Getting up. You guys gonna head downstairs, or you guys gonna look around the town some more?
I'm gonna freshen up and then be ready to go.
Okay. You get yourself ready.
Me as well. I don't know if there's a place to bathe and get this human stink off of Aksanu.
Yeah, I'll say there's a room down at the end of the hall where you guys can just wash up. Unfortunately, the map making tools don't have anything for that, or at least not a whole lot. So they have like a little wash table and a tub with some water sitting there. After a few moments, you guys take your turns and finish getting cleaned up.
You want to sell off some of this equipment here while we have time during the day?
Well, we have nothing really pressing, unless you got a hot date I don't know about.
Here? Disgusting. I walk out of the room.
Okay, you walk out of the room. You see the open hallway. All the doors are still fairly closed. A couple of them cracked open from where you can see from your position.
Okay, I kind of just, give a good peek in as I go down.
You go to that door, you peek in. The bed is freshly made. Doesn't look like it was slept in.
Okay. Well, I just keep going around to the bar area.
Okay. You come downstairs. You see there are several patrons already seated. One of them from last night still sleeping with his head on the on one of the tables here. And I will mark him for you. That guy right there. He's passed out, beer and ale in hand. You see Logan sitting at the table. And the guard that usually guards the downstairs is at the bar. You see one of the maids, or one of the waitresses, rather, behind the bar. She looks at you and says, "Good morning. I hope you slept well."
And I just keep walking.
Keep walking.
And I sit down at our table that we were before, but with my back to the corner.
Okay. Aedriel?
I'm gonna head downstairs. I'm gonna ask Irene, is there a restaurant?
You notice when you go down the stairs, you notice that Irene isn't behind the bar today, or this morning. You see another
right back.
waitress. Okay.
Okay.
You see a waitress back there.
I tell her, is there a restaurant in town?
She goes, a restaurant? I'm afraid not. This is the only establishment that has serving foods.
Okay.
We have the butcher who sells the meat, but no restaurant.
My brother's a non-meat eater.
This is what we have freshly baked bread.
She says, yeah, I was hoping to, before he fainted on me, to get him something a little more green, less
She says,
carby.
we have porridge this morning.
Porridge. What's porridge?
She explains it to you. It's like oatmeal.
Oatmeal?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll take 2 of those then.
That's going to be 2 coffers for both of them.
Okay.
That might be the cheapest meal you guys have had so far. So she goes in the back and starts serving it up. She comes over to your table, puts the bowls down. You give her the 2 coffers.
Yeah, I give her 3 coffers.
3 coffers. Tip. Right. She takes it and smiles with a nod of her head. Thank you.
She nods. So roll, how good is it?
That is a great question. Let's take a look at the porridge. It is freshly made, nice and steamy hot. It's average.
Okay, so she's not going to take Aksanu's bowl too.
I'm back. What just happened to me?
Okay. So Aedriel ordered some porridge for the both of you. She took a bite and she was just commenting how she wasn't going to take yours since you weren't back yet.
I sniffed the porridge. I'm like, what's in this?
Oats and milk.
Fair enough. I like kind of give it a small taste.
Taste is
It tastes
okay.
Decent.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
So I
not
start
bad.
eating it then.
You start eating.
I was hoping I was going to take Excellent and eat both of ours.
That's when you guys both notice that from the back here, you see Irene coming down the stairs, and she's walking towards you guys. She says, last night, and she pulls up a seat. Says, last night, I received a strange message. And she looks at the both of you, kind of, go ahead and roll insights. Target number is going to be a 3.
Okay. Ooh. Yay! 2.
2 successes.
Yeah.
All right.
I got 1.
1. Okay. So, Aedriel, I guess you didn't notice, but Aksanu, you notice that she's kind of she has a different outward demeanor towards you guys this morning. Whereas the other day she was somewhat nervous and kind of afraid. This morning she seems more confident. So she says, I received a strange communique last night saying that that assignment was to be handled, or that assignment was going to be collected upon tomorrow. Someone was going to come for it.
Oh yeah.
She's just staring at you, nodding very slowly.
Like, and so this assignment was supposed to be turned in by who? The people who are killing the guys that are already dead?
She kind of grins and she says, well, I spent all night replaying the conversations that we've had. She kind of grins and then she kind of like laughs a little bit to herself more, but you still catch it. She goes, and it appears that I had fooled myself. So, she looks at the both of you. I am going to pretend that that never happened. She says, but since you guys did prove yourselves to be capable in handling the last assignment, I will formally offer you this one. She kind of motions her hand out and she says, I assume you decrypted the message?
I just nod my head.
Busted. Okay. She says, well, then I guess you know the details. Should you guys complete this task, I will not mention this to the interested party, but in return, shall grant you guys a payment of... Oh, hell. 10 silver. For completion of the mission.
And do you think by you messing up, you're doing us a favor?
She says, well then, since you have decrypted the message and have to ask that, I assume you don't know who exactly you're dealing with.
Well aware of, but you're the one that made the error, not...
She nods and kind of gets this like evil grin on her face. And she kind of shrugs.
Me and my partner over here discuss this for a second.
She nods and she says, of course. She says, but I would like to throw in that I think you guys... She gets up, pushes her chair in, would be very pleased with completing this assignment. And she starts walking back to behind the counter.
I look at Aedriel and I go, and I start talking just about regular stuff, this porridge is whatever, and at the same time I'm signing to her
Okay.
in clan language. I'm saying, I told you they were gonna figure us out. You need to keep your eyes open more often. You seem to let the humans trick you more than you should. I wonder what our masters would say back in the old clan.
How is this always my fault? Honestly.
How is it always your fault? You're letting pigs trick you left and right.
How did I let them trick me? You are making no sense at all.
You trust them too much.
When
Do you
did I say
forget what
I
they did
trusted
to
them?
our parents?
Of course not, but what makes you think I trust them? You're delusional right now. You really need to eat because you're having
I told
a
you.
hangry moment.
Angry
told
moment.
I told you that we should just leave. That at some point we're going to get figured out. And at some point they're going to use some sort of tactic to try to use us and manipulate us. And that's exactly what's happening.
Okay, then let's just walk away. Wipe our hands clean. I'm not begging to do this.
I think we should cut the loose end's throat.
But I mean, think about it. Are they going to cut our throat, or are they going to cut hers for her giving away the mission that wasn't even ours to begin with?
Depends, are we dealing with humans or elves?
How am I supposed to know?
Exactly. If we're dealing with humans, it doesn't matter. They'll believe the human over some shadow elf that they just met out of nowhere.
God, that music's annoying. Whatever you want to do. I don't care. I'm over it. So you say that let's do it, then let's do it. If we're not going to, then let's leave now.
Well, we can take this two separate ways, I believe. We can either just leave, or it seems like our, little pet over there behind the bar seems to have a lot of coin on it. Maybe we sneak up on her at her place of where or when she's sleeping, kill her, and take whatever we can and leave. She's the only one that knows who we are, what we're doing, or if we're lying.
I mean, from the looks of it, she lives here, so
Well, let's scope the
that's gonna keep
place
us in
out
town
then.
even longer.
Why don't you make friends then? Figure out what you can figure out, and I'll go out in town and see if we can lighten the load of all this human stink and weaponry that we picked up off these dead bodies.
Oh, how this had turned sideways so fast.
You're talking and we can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
No, not you, him.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. I'm talking to the stream.
So, what do you think?
Totally did not expect him to do this.
Sure, let's do it. Either way.
Okay, we'll scope it out and see if there's a good way to get in and get out. If not, we'll just leave tonight. If so, we'll leave with a heavier coin purse. And one less loose end.
I don't think that's the way to go, but okay.
Well, what do you think then?
Let's just go. I mean, if it's such a big now. It's daylight, we can travel on the road and maybe find a new place to live. We have silver between us.
Mm-hmm.
How much money do you guys have?
Should be.
I have Aksanu has 7 silver, I believe. 7 silver, 52 coffer.
Okay.
And I'm trying to open mine, but it's slow.
Hmm.
I have 8 silver, 57 copper.
See, okay.
Oh God, we should have never told him because now he's gonna find a way to charge us.
Charge you what? Just curious.
Taxes.
Taxes.
I don't pay taxes. Taxes are for humans. Not paying a tax on a land that's untaxable in my eyes.
I think we should just go. It's daytime. We return this paper to her and let her figure it out because she's having such a hard problem trying to find somebody to do this job for her.
On the flip side to that, you never know what benefits come from that.
Do you see how he's playing our devil's advocate?
Yeah, if you guys were for it, I'd be against it.
Exactly.
Well, let's go turn it back in then.
You never know what she's up to.
Yeah, we don't know who's waiting outside for us.
Okay, so Aksanu, you make your way back up to the bar. She dismisses the waitress. You do notice that Logan was sitting there talking to her too, but Logan moves over to a chair and the waitress comes over here and starts waking up the guy that fell asleep at the table. So as those two people are moving, she looks over. She asks you, care for a drink?
No.
She nods.
So, whatever game you're playing at right now, we aren't interested in it. we did your job before. And I really don't like you coming over and giving out certain tones towards me and my partner. So, we're just gonna walk out of here. You got what you wanted. We got our money. We're just gonna leave, and that's how this is gonna go down.
She gives you kind of a smug look, and she says, "There is much coin to be made."
Look, there's not enough coin in the world to be bought by humans.
She kind of laughs. She goes, "Oh, no. It's not me. This isn't for me. I'm just
Then who is it?
I'm
Why
just a
don't you
broker."
Stop being coy. You want me and my partner to put our lives down on the line. Why don't we stop beating around the bush and get down to what is actually happening?
She looks at you, and she just says in very, very broken shadow elf.
Oh my god.
In very broken shadow elf, she says a name, but it's so broken you think she even said it wrong, because you can't really make out what she was trying to say, but you do know that she was trying to say it in shadow elf.
You are completely butchering a beautiful language with your pig tongue. Say it better, or I'm leaving.
She says, I guess I do need to work on that. She says my deep elvish isn't too good. She goes, I don't know what the translation is in common.
Do you know how to write? Do you have a piece of paper, for God's sakes? Write it down and give it to me.
She doesn't know how to write it. She says, but you have the emblem.
I have the emblem.
Yeah, remember from the note that she gave you the
Oh yeah.
the other day? The emblem itself didn't ring a bell for you. But then again,
did it ring a bell? Did I ever? I can't remember.
I believe one of you rolled. I don't know if both of you rolled, but one of you rolled.
Did you know that?
Do I know who the thing belongs to? No. None of us know who it belongs to.
Okay. I go, why don't you just enlighten me?
How's it going, Vex? She says, I do know that you'll be happy to complete this mission. You'll make some very powerful friends.
Let me think about it. I tell you what, in good faith, if you can make sure that the stuff we got off these dead bodies, if I can get a good price for that in town, better than usual, then maybe I'll take you up on your offer.
She looks at you a little surprised. Oh, what did you come away with?
Dead person stuff. It wasn't being used anymore. Don't worry about it.
She goes, oh no, that just makes it easier. No one to come looking for anything missing.
Well, you know the job that you sent us on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone's going to be speaking about it on our side.
She nods. She goes, I can get you a fair price.
And then I go, let's see. I go, okay, I'll be right back. And I walk back to the table.
You go back to the table.
Can't believe that human was trying to speak under elf.
Hey Vex, I'm doing pretty good. Just playing some
What is it, deep
tabletop
Elf in the
RPG.
face.
Oh, it was so disgusting. It was like a stuttering buffoon.
You let her live. You let her insult our language, and then you let her live. That is great.
What do I look like to you? Ooh,
Ah,
I deleted my
Everything just went. Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
I was like, my screen went dark.
Okay, there we go. So, no, I can't just stab someone in the face. I might be disturbed by these beings, but I'm not stupid.
Not to mention that there's a guard right there at the table.
She insulted us. Why should we let her live?
Well, we're gonna go out and sell this stuff at a better price than the way we came in. Make some coin. She says we'll be happy with this, and it makes me seem. She said there are some pretty powerful people that will be happy about finishing this job. We get to meet some people. If she has any sort of knowledge, as little and stupid of a mind as is capable of trying to contain it, she does know some deep elf. And that means that she must know a shadow elf around somewhere. This might be what we've been looking for this entire time, Aedriel.
So what are you saying to me? We're going to be doing this lady's mission.
No, we're going to be doing our mission. This lady is just a means to an end. She's still on the chopping block as far as I'm concerned.
What did you agree us to?
I didn't agree to anything yet. I wanted to come back and talk to you, oh dear sister, the smart one.
I've already said we should just go, but you've obviously you've drinking her ale, and
Don't
she talked
insult me.
you into human money.
I'm not worried about the money. The money is not my concern. I'm thinking more about who's on the other side of the money. Look at this dump. You think this lady has silver to swing around? Someone's feeding it to her. This right here is just a talking mouth for someone more powerful. Look at her. She's disgusting.
Let's go. I mean, what else can we do?
Well, what would you like to do?
I would really would you prefer if she's trying to speak our language. By insulting us, you would have stabbed her in the face. Teach her to never do that again. But
I am.
Since my brother is scared, I guess being malnutrition, he is deciding that is not how we live anymore.
I take out the dirk from my side
Oh,
and I
geez.
slam it down to the table right in front of Aedriel and I go ahead then, dear sis. Let's make this place bloody. And I have a big smile on my face.
Dear brother, what am I going to do with you?
So yeah, you guys are in your conversation. You notice that you got the attention of the barmaid and the half-awake patron right there. All they heard was bloody.
Look over, I go, mind your own business.
He kind of like shifts in his table looking at the waitress, covering his face.
So, you want to go gouge your eyes out? Nothing would please me better. But I figure, we go around slaughtering the cattle the entire time, how are we ever going to find the wolves if all the cattle's already dead?
Which is fine. Let's go make this 10 silver.
Yeah. I think we figure out who the people are behind it. But anyway, let's go out, see if we can find some decent coin off this merchandise we picked up, and go from there.
Which is fine. That's how we want to
Okay.
do it.
Well, I get up, I dig my dagger out of the table, put it back in my belt
Okay.
when I start walking out.
Heading outside, or
Yeah, I'm heading outside to the merchants.
okay. Aedriel, you going with him?
Yeah.
All right. You guys leave the tavern. You see, as you guys walk out, the people starting to head off to the farms to tend to the crops. Several kids already out and about. It looks like they're going to go to help out on the fields. Where are you guys heading?
I'm heading down. I believe when we walked into town, we came to that tea in Forged Anvil, which seems like a pretty decent place
Ooh, sorry, switched you guys by accident.
to go down to sell weaponry and such.
Okay.
That's where I'm going.
Okay, so you head on over to the Forged Anvil. You see an open forge that is cold, hasn't been even started. You see a man there sitting in a chair, and as you come up, he kind of stands up and he says, "You're not from around here. What can I do you for?"
Irene sent me here to sell you some goods that we came upon.
Irene. Oh, you mean from the Shiners Inn?
Mm-hmm.
Why would she send you here?
I don't know. She said that you might be able to give me a better price than usual on the goods that I have.
He goes, "Oh, I'm afraid I don't buy anything here. All I sell is farming equipment."
Well, then where can I sell such stuff? And I like pull out a short sword.
He looks at it and he kind of like, "Whoa." You see that he gets nervous and he says, "You might try the Traveler's Express. That's where folks around here make orders."
Before he finishes his sentence, I start walking away.
Okay.
Sorry.
He's all sigh of relief since he was like, "Holy crap, pull out a weapon." Yeah, so you kind of Irene was pretty much saying that she would be the one to buy it from you.
Oh, Irene?
Yeah, she was going to make you the better price.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to get me a better price in town.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, then let's go back into the inn, I guess.
Okay.
I thought we were I thought we were going to
That's how I understood it, that she was going to buy it. But I'm like, okay.
Oh.
I wasn't in the conversation, so I couldn't say nothing because I wasn't supposed to hear it.
Okay. Well, I guess I get the stuff. I don't know. Why don't you go up and talk? You're better with humans than I am. I'll try to strong arm her the entire time.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. So you walk over to Irene. Just for my reference, the starting equipment stuff, you guys both already wrote all that down, right?
Yep.
Okay, just
Just the stuff that
I have like a little inventory list that I put into my character sheet that's just inventory that I don't want to necessarily keep.
Okay. No, I was just saying so that way I could delete the handouts for that.
You shouldn't delete him. You should just put him on the other folder you created.
Well, if you don't have them, I think they're gone. You lost them. Someone stole them. So, anyway, so you go over to Irene. She sees you and says, "Drink?"
No. I hand her the bag of goods.
So, what exactly are you handing her? Or what's in the bag, I should say.
The studded armor.
The studded armor?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The short sword. The daggers.
How many?
Are you handing her all the daggers? Are we giving away all the daggers?
Depends. Do you want to keep one?
No, I don't. I don't need daggers. I have a crossbow.
Okay, well the 2 daggers then.
Okay. 2 daggers. How many short swords was it?
It was, I believe, 1 short sword.
Mm-hmm.
There should be 1 leather armor left because you took 1,
Yeah.
and a scimitar.
Scimitar. Okay. So you hand her the stuff. She looks it over. She says for you to follow her downstairs.
I follow.
Okay.
The guard goes with you guys. You guys make your way downstairs, and she's putting out the equipment on the hay on one of the haystacks. She's inspecting it. And let's see. I'm gonna start doing some appraisal work. Okay. So I'm gonna put this in the chat here. Well, actually, okay. So for the short sword, she's gonna give you 60 coffers. For the 2 daggers, she's giving you 80 coffers. For the leather armor, she's giving you 2 silver. And for the scimitar, she's giving you 5 silver.
What about this? What about the studded leather?
Oh, I didn't get a studded list here. She's going to give you 4 silver for that.
Not a bad haul.
Nope.
I sign over to Aedriel. I go, what do you think?
I sign back a better price than we would have gotten.
Okay.
Okay. She nods to the guard, and the guard leaves. She goes, well, if you guys just don't mind waiting a moment, we'll have your payment.
She nods.
Oh, she motions, if you guys want that drink, as she goes upstairs.
I don't drink this early in the morning.
So yeah, she goes back upstairs, and the guard left.
He goes, so 12 silver. About 13 and a half silver. Not bad. Think
She
we
just
can try.
nods.
I think she's useful for now.
So
She kept about as much of her word as she can as a human. But at the same time, let's be careful. Make sure we keep an eye on her.
she says, but of course, brother.
You guys gonna wait downstairs?
That's where she said to wait, right?
No, she invited you guys back upstairs for a drink.
Oh.
I
okay,
just
well,
wanted to talk for a second.
Oh, okay.
Well, no
yeah,
one
let's
was
go
around.
back upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, you go back upstairs. The guard leaves. You go up to the bar, Aksanu?
Yeah, I go, where's your friend going?
To get the money, of course.
She's to get to collect payment.
Well, you don't have that here.
Oh no, I don't. It's too tempting for people to try to take advantage. She kind of grins. Better safe than sorry.
Fair enough. And I look around the room. Are there any windows or anything around?
Yeah, there's 2 windows at the front door. Right there. There's one off to the side.
Was there one in our room?
Yeah.
Okay. Good enough.
Yeah. I've been trying to put windows in the maps, but a lot of the time with the shadowing, with the dynamic lighting, it doesn't, they don't always show up. So yeah. A couple minutes go by. A different guard walks in. This guard, however, isn't like the little militia guard that was in here before. This is a Mythodon guard. He has the Mythodon wolf emblem on his breastplate. He comes, walks in, sees you, smiles and nods. He smiles and nods like he's familiar with who you are, which is really odd. And he hands Irene the money. She looks at it, counts it, and then takes some out, and then gives you the bag.
I look in the bag and count it real quick.
It's what she promised.
I tie it on my person in a place that's hard to get to for other people.
Okay. The guard steps aside, giving you guys some privacy.
Where are you, Aedriel?
I'm back at the table.
Okay. You go, well, I have to talk with my partner over here, and then we'll get back.
She nods.
So I start walking back to the table. I don't see your token.
The infamous no-touching token. It's like a hit and miss. She's zipping all over the map, and then when she's supposed to be moving...
I was wondering if she's like a ghost. She's born to be a ninja. She's hidden.
I'm there. I'm at the table.
Oh yeah. You go, well, she did what she said, and I give Aedriel her cut of it, which is 6 silver, 40 coffers.
Okay. And I said, and how much did she take away from that bag for her own pocket?
Was I able to notice? Did I have awareness of that?
You didn't say anything. You could have. But no.
I don't know. None of my business.
Well, that's part of our money, so I would think it's our business.
No,
Is it?
Our money is in our hand right now.
Yeah.
This is all right, brother.
Why don't you go over and ask her?
You made the deal. I'm just...
I didn't make a deal. She had the stuff. She said she would pay us for it. We got the payment. Is there anything else that I need to deal with? Not like I want to talk with these pigs more than I need to. If you want to figure out something from them, you love them so much, go over and talk to her.
I just shake my head like, boy.
Yeah. You guys have some more coin in your pocket? What are you guys gonna do?
What's it gonna be, Aedriel?
What? You've taken position on this. I am just here as backup.
There's never backup. We're twins. We share these things equally. Look, I might give you hell, but you're the only thing I have left in this world. So
Don't make me cry.
So listen. If we're gonna make a decision, it's you and me. We're the only ones left of the clan, as far as I'm concerned. So, what do you want to do?
Well, let's make 10 more silver and take care of this mission so we could find out who or what is behind this human that would dare to teach her our language.
Okay. That sounds good. Why don't we keep her guessing who's in charge and who's doing what? I'm constantly talking to her. She's going to think I'm in charge, and we all know that I'm in charge. But we don't want her to know that. So why don't you go up and talk to her about it? I wasn't laughing in character.
Yeah.
I was laughing in character because we all know you're not in charge.
Oh.
Well, then show Aksanu what's up.
Well, we have all the information we need. The house is on the thing.
Yeah, it's an estate outside of town. The politician, he's probably about an hour, maybe hour and a half away from the village.
Well, we might as well go and scout the place out. What do you think?
Let's go.
Okay. Well, then we got our money from here. We need to tell her that we're taking the mission again.
Didn't you already tell her that? Because you said that we would take it?
No, he
Well,
said to think about it.
I said we would think about it. I would come back and talk to my partner. I'm not letting anyone know you're just saying
Well-
I'd go back and talk to my partner about it.
Let's just leave. And if it's something that we are not able to handle because he has a whole encampment of guards on his thing, then let's give ourselves wiggle room to get out of it. So before we say yes, let's go check it out.
That sounds like a good idea to me. Let's do it.
See, that's why I'm the boss in this.
Okay, let's do it then.
Okay.
I
let's
follow
just-
Aedriel. I do like a very deep bow and a like hand towards the door towards Aedriel.
Okay.
Lord.
All right. Yeah, so you guys head out and you leave town. The guards kind of like open the gates as you guys approach. You did notice that the guard that was the Mythodon guard that was in the tavern did follow you guys out. Not like with you guys, but he was behind you as you guys left.
Oh,
Keeping
What
an
the
eye on us, right?
Yeah, I mean, not trying not to be overly obvious, but he's not hiding it either.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think that guard knows something about it. I don't know what it is, but it's very strange.
not my problem.
you guys head out. You guys head out and you start making your way towards the estate. And okay. So you guys start heading off in the direction east towards the estate. You guys cross.
Around this way.
Okay, taking the
Yeah, I
detour.
went up and around. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm going up around like this. I'm not going straight at it. Crazy.
10 XP for the both of you. So, you guys take the long way around. So that's 1, 2, 3. Takes you about 3.5, 4 hours to get there to where you're at right now. It's at this point, I'm going to say it's around 11:30, almost noon. It's very hilly in this area.
It's easy to stay hidden.
Yeah, there is still lots of trees in the area on the hills. But one of the advantages is as you guys are coming over one of the horizons of the hill, you see a good chunk of distance, and down in between the hills, there is an estate. You get a nice, good view from up here. You do see that there is a small walled estate. It's got, from what you can tell, it looks like it has at least 3 guard towers within the walls. The walls themselves are stone walls. You can't tell the height from this distance, but the towers are taller than the walls. You do see a 2-story building in the center.
Okay. What do you think, sis?
Well, we'd have to definitely go in at night.
Both of you roll a awareness. Target's going to be a 4.
Ooh. Ooh, 4 successes.
Oh, okay.
9, 9, 12, and 11.
Three.
3 successes? Okay. So you guys both see there is a small road leading towards the estate. Leading from Meadow Hills along the road. It's like a small road, not even a main road. You see the small road, and you see 2 wagons riding up the path towards the estate. One of the wagons is pulling a cage behind it.
Oh no.
Aksanu, since you got the 4 successes, you do see a flag, an emblem that you are all too familiar with. It looks, you can't tell the details because you are far away, but it looks very similar to the Brightbane logo.
Oh, this is just getting sweeter and sweeter. You see what I see? And I point out the banner to Aedriel.
I see it. But do we really care to help people help us escape from them?
Who's thinking about helping anybody? I'm talking about killing them.
And for the viewers, that is the Brightbane flag emblem.
So it's like even the captors?
What do you mean? The prisoners?
Yeah.
I didn't see any elves in a lot of them. There were some orcs. Just like anybody. Just like any other farm animal. What else? If I can slit the guy's throat who caught me, that would make this so much sweeter.
Well, unfortunately, they're leaving
No, they're heading towards the estate.
the state.
Yep.
So do you think we can make it in?
I don't know. That's going to be with three. And who's to say how many men he has on duty?
Well, this might just have to be a silent one. The last one was a little bit of fun. But this one, maybe we just sneak in, kill a couple people, and sneak out.
Says, yeah, we'll have to wait for nighttime, though.
Well, of course, dear sister. That is when we do our best. So I guess I wanna. So what time is it? Noon.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about noon right now.
Okay, I want to keep traversing around the estate to get all angles on what's going on, to see what is up with the estate and its defenses.
Okay. So are you staying within the square of the estate, or are you taking the very long?
Outside of this square.
Okay, because each square is about an hour travel. If,
Exactly, but it's noon, so
okay. So
we still have rations and stuff, so it's all good.
okay. So you guys spend some time going around. So about 5 hours. It's 5 in the afternoon. At about when you guys are walking around, at about say 12:30, 1 o'clock, you see the Brightbane leaving.
Well, that spoils my plans. Double. Well, but at the same time, we know that this guy is in cahoots with the slavers. So, if anything, maybe between him pissing his pants and bleeding out on the floor, we can get some information from it.
Sure.
And do we notice anything additional scouting around the area?
Around the area, you do see that there are a total of 4 towers around the estate.
Okay. And do we have any clue? I mean, it's 5 hours, so do we have any clue of shift changes or how many guards there might be?
Go ahead and roll. Let me see here. What would that be? Actually, no. So during the course of the time of you looking around, since you are so far away, and you have superior eyesight, you can't make out shift changes. But at one tower, you did see at one point there was 3 guards in
One of the towers.
In one of the individual towers. Yeah.
What is the fence made of?
It's stone.
What is it made of? Stone?
Yeah.
Stone wall, and we can't tell how tall it is, but the towers are taller than the.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-story building in the center. Anytime during our trek, were we level with the walls? And if so, is the roof of the center building higher than the walls?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So that means that the walls have to be somewhere around the 15 to 20 foot mark.
And we can jump 15 feet with leap.
We can jump 15 feet. But if it's any higher than 15 feet, it's going to be a stretch.
Yeah.
But I also have a chained weapon that can be used as a grappling hook.
But how much sound will that make when it hits the metal?
The stone?
Stone, yeah.
That's a whole different story. I'm not sure. So we'd have to see that. I mean, if it were to sink into a human body, it would probably be muffled.
Only if you had Surak to throw a corpse over there with the chain. A corpse hook.
Or if a guard is making his rounds.
Yeah.
And I happen to stab him in his back. Okay, so this is getting a bit daunting. Can we sneak in a little bit further?
Yeah,
I'd like to try to sneak in are we in? What's the best position? Since we've been walking around in like a pretty much more than a 180-degree circle, it's like a 280 or 270. Then, is there a good way that we spotted to kind of get a little bit closer to get a better view?
Let's see here. Let me see. You would assume that the best way... It's kind of hard because on the north side of the compound, coming from the north, it looks like the towers are closer together than the south.
Okay.
But that also just means that from the east, there's a slight bigger gap in the wall between...
So from over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then again, depending on what time you guys go in, it'll be dark, so...
It's true. And if it's just humans, we can see them from a lot further away than they can see us.
Right.
But that's not guaranteed they're humans. It might be an elf in there somewhere.
But
that we
even
just
if it's a
haven't seen.
wood elf or a high elf, dark elves have the best night vision.
That is true.
So unless they have a night elf, who I would dearly like to meet, if that was the case, and then we would be pretty safe trying to sneak in because we'd be able to see them before they could see us.
I see someone's been looking at the rule book.
Hell yeah! I have. It goes. We have probably our best attack is from the east, as far as I know, unless we can somehow sneak ourselves in a caravan or so on. That would probably be the best way in. We're not sure how high the walls are.
Are they flat or are they stone? Like, like brick, how they're like, they kind of stick out so it's something we can climb? Or is it like flat?
It is, it's not completely flat. You probably could climb it. Probably. But of course, that would involve some climbing checks.
I don't have any climb. Although I've been pretty lucky today, and I've been rolling some 12s, so picked some good dice today.
I'm gonna curse this character. I don't have climbing either.
You guys are elves. Who needs climbing?
Yeah, we jumped
That's
15
more than
feet.
15 feet.
Well,
And there's nothing worse than an elf jumping over something and you seen him like the cow that jumps over the moon, kind of the silhouette.
this is true. This is true.
So
let's head back to town. See if we can get anything more out of the bartender.
okay.
So you guys gonna head back to town?
Yeah, we've done our scouting. We're not going to do anything till late at night anyway.
Okay, so by the time you guys get back to the inn, it's gonna be about 7 o'clock at night.
Okay.
And then it's gonna take us another hour to get back here?
Hour and a half.
Okay.
So, okay. You guys get back to town. The guards open up the gates for you as you approach. The guard that was with you this morning is at the gate and notices you guys and just waves you guys in. You guys make your way to the Shiner's Inn.
Okay. I walk up to the bar.
You walk up to the bar.
And I look at Irene and I just wait there.
Okay. Irene comes over. Ooh, not that close. She comes over.
So, seems like a pretty fun job.
She kind of smirks a little. She says, I thought you might appreciate it.
What do you know about this place?
Ah, Davenport is what she says. She says he is a politician that works out of Mythodon. He is quite colorful of a character. He
How so?
well, he doesn't necessarily play by the rules.
Mhm. Neither
Whatever.
do I.
She kind of like smiles and nods, and she goes. She just kind of says, "He's making some deals with people that he shouldn't. So my employers want what he has, just as a reminder of who he works for."
What do you know about his estate?
She kind of like. She says, aside from the location, I've never been there myself.
Are you telling me the powers that be have no information on this target? I thought they were supposed to be powerful. If so, I have more information than the people that you work for. So what's the point?
She says, I'm just a broker. It's need to know. And I guess I don't need to know.
He never comes down into town?
Oh no.
His guards never come down into town?
She says, in the 3 years that I've been here, I've never seen him here. And if he has come, then he's never stopped by my tavern.
And what about his guards? They have to live somewhere around.
She says the guards, I believe, come from nearby villages and or Mythodon.
And they never care about a little drink in their time off?
She kind of like says, we're just a small little farm town. They'd probably head off to Mythodon instead of here. We just recently got the Traveler's Express.
And who opened up the Traveler?
She, hold on 1 second. I have the name. My notes. Is Garrison.
Garrison?
Yeah, Garrison.
Garrison.
Yeah.
What do you know about him?
He's seems like an honest fellow. She kind of grins when she says that.
What is that? The Traveler's
Express. That's the caravan shippers.
So what do you know about him?
She just says that he's pretty honorable, but she grins at that. Always interested in making a profit.
Interesting. You go, well, I have yet to decide, but it looks like things are going. But I'll be back. I'll be back late. That's when I do my best. I walk away.
Okay. You walk away.
And I go and I tell Aedriel what I just talked about. And I go, Aedriel,
Yes.
maybe we should go and talk to this guy Garrison at the Traveler's Express. Seems like he might know more than our bar wench over there.
You think he's gonna be open and tell us stuff about this guy?
Hey, I can either strong arm him or you can try to be nice. It's up to you.
You know I'm not a nice person.
You're not?
Of the two of you, you are.
That's what I figured. I've been like strong arming people the entire time. And she's stop doing that. And I'm like, oh. And she's like, no.
Right?
I think we've gotten a lot of information about this, so I think we're good. I mean, nobody's going to tell us more without raising weird eyes at us.
Well, do you think it's possible for us to do this mission?
As we go in at night, I'm not I don't question our talents.
It's already nighttime. It's already like 7:30.
I know, but if we go on at nighttime, like
Mhm.
later, I don't question our talents. We should be able to get it done.
By this point, the sun is already set, so it's already dark outside.
That's fine, but nobody's asleep in that place. So.
Asleep? Probably not yet.
Yeah, no. You don't run missions at 7:30 at night. No one's ever do a mission and get home for dessert.
Heck yeah!
Like, it's like
You got time to put the crock pot on.
No. We're going in late. We're going in at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go. So I have arm and disarm. Oh damn it. Yeah, I can't wait. Okay. I go. No, that's not. I want to try to like make something really cool. But it's way not feasible.
What are you trying to do?
He's trying to make something out of the hair.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I could make something out of the hair. Now that you bring it up, yes, I might be able to make something out of the hair. But what I want to do is somehow light a fire away from where we are, like a timed fire. But that would involve a wick and probably some oil. And I don't have oil, but I do have horsehair, which could.
I'm just laughing that you want to start a fire. I mean,
You start a fire away from where we are, it draws the attention and lets us get in easily. Once
like I
we
said,
get
I'm just
in,
laughing
getting
because
in
you
is
want to
half
start
the
a fire.
battle. What?
Well,
Like
if
I
you
said, I'm just laughing because you want to start a fire. I mean, that's just funny to me. So,
Why is that funny?
because it's funny. It's you know,
It's called
beats
a-
a butthead. Fire.
it's a
You know?
distraction.
No, it's a distraction. If you no, like a campfire. If you do like a little campfire,
Oh, I thought you were gonna start a forest fire.
I mean, you could do a forest fire, but I'm saying like a campfire. If you do one at night, close enough to the edge of their estate, you start up a campfire, it's going to spark some intrigue. Sparks intrigue, we could either see guards and where they're moving at the very least, or it could move guards into a place where we could get a little bit the entrance a little bit easier, at least in the entrance in. I don't know about getting back out, but at least getting in will be easier.
Like I said, I thought you were going to start a forest fire and burn down his estate eventually, kind of thing, not just like a campfire.
Damn, I'm a ninja. I'm not a pyromaniac.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burn the estate and hope
Well-
the documents survive.
We're probably not going to be able to buy anything that's around gunpowder in here. I don't even know if gunpowder exists.
No,
Uh,
just a flint and steel shouldn't be more than enough. And
Well,
we
we
have
have a-
flint and steel.
No, what I'm saying is like a flash or whatever. Just trying to find different techniques to distract is what I'm doing. If we're gonna do this, we can't just charge right in. We have to do something sneaky, make a plan. Plan in, plan out. Hopefully it goes to plan. If not, we may be screwed.
You could
No.
always do the unexpected and just knock on the front door.
Oh, brother,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could. I mean, we saw that carriage. We could ask. Hold on. I go back up to the front desk.
Okay.
I go, "Did you see any guys with carriages with cages on them today?
She says,
Come through town?"
I heard Brightbane came through.
Mm-hmm. Are they still around?
No. They didn't even stop in town. They just cut through.
Damn. I don't say that, but I just okay. I just walk away.
Okay.
I go, well, that plan's not gonna work. I was hoping that we could take one of those carriages and then I could put Aedriel in it as a slave and be like, I brought you a slave.
It'd be your turn. He was already in the cage.
Sucker, please.
So
Okay, well, what are your plans then? I've come up with 3 plans. What are your plans? If not, I'm going with one of mine.
I do not mind setting the countryside on fire and having them have to rush out to go, and while they're rushing out, trying to put it out, us sneaking in and getting the document. I'm totally for that.
The thing is that we need to find some oil. We need to find some wax for the horsehair.
For what?
For the horsehair.
For the time delay.
I don't care about time delay.
You soak the hair in oil and then you cover that in wax.
Why don't we just get a rag? Wouldn't that be better?
I mean, we have okay, so if I'm a guard, if I'm smart enough as a guard, you have to think they're going to be somewhat smart.
This is going to get so ugly.
If you see a fire being blazed out in the middle of the thing, you're either just going to stay in your ivory tower or you're going to go see it and spread out. There's no way they're going to go in a single file line straight to the fire. Like that's like the most awesome best case scenario, right? So they have to spread out in a fan. And if so, we need to be outside of that fan when they get there so that we can sneak in the backside. If we're there to start the fire, then then we probably won't be able to make it outside that fan. And we'll probably be caught.
So just to help out a little bit, since you guys didn't ask, the gate, the entrance to the estate is on the west side.
Well, we came in from that side. Well, we came in from the northwest, so I figured we did like a circle around.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You saw that the entrance to the estate is on the west.
West side. Entrance.
Was there any like guards on the outside, like walking around, like on patrol?
During
or were
your
they all up on the towers?
During your survey, the only guards that you were able to see were in the towers.
There was none on the outside doing surveys then?
None outside the estate that you saw.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have a couple of choices. We can just go in there as we are without the ruckus of the fire. We can try starting the fire and walking away from it. Or, which would probably involve us, well, depending on the area and what's around, would probably involve us needing some oil. Not sure if we can get oil around here, and if we did, that person would probably know what we look like. Or we could try stealing it. Or...
Do they have any oil lanterns on the table?
No, it's all candle.
I mean, a candle would work too, technically, if we built a big enough brush pile. Or we just don't do it. It just seems like there's a lot going on. But I kind of want to do it because it sounds like fun.
I mean, we're going to do it. It's just a matter of how we're going to do it. I mean, do we just want to go balls to the wall, break in the front door, kill everybody inside?
I mean, another choice is that we split up and you have an allure and you might be able to distract some guards with your allure being exotic and female and all. And I could sneak in the back.
My character is nothing like Eowyn.
I mean, she could be for this.
Do not get things done.
I mean, I could do it, but I don't think they'd like my demeanor or my appearance.
I'll be right back, guys, since you guys are still deciding.
It's an option. It doesn't seem like it's a viable option, but it's an option.
You're just as beautiful as me, so...
I'm 2 points lower.
Hey, okay, the average person is like an 8. Okay, so we're in the 20s.
It's all the. I'll be back. Hold on.
Okay, so what are we gonna do then? Let's make a decision. This is like when we were with the Mega talking for like 15 minutes, trying to figure out what to do. What do we want to do?
I mean, ultimately, we want to go. Okay.
Okay.
It's a matter of how are we going to go? Are we going to go together? So what we could do is there's one option. One person can be on the outside starting the fire. Okay. And while they're being distracted, the other one can go in. Okay. Or we could both go in, just sneak in, and then fight as we need to.
I think that's a pretty good option because we're shadow elves. And I feel like our vision is better in the dark than anybody else, and I feel like we would see guards before they'd see us. And if we could just find a hole in the defenses, we could get in there, do what we need to do, and get out.
Yeah.
I don't know what your stealth is, but mine's like a 3.
My stealth, let me find it. Oop. Oop, oop, oop.
I have stealth 3 and hide 2.
I have a stealth 3, hide 3.
Okay, well then let's do it. Let's just fucking sneak in there.
Okay.
So what do we decide?
If it comes to worse, we become slaves.
I ain't trying to become no slave. I mean, I know you've become accustomed to it, but I know.
Well, worst comes to worst, you blink your eyes and try to seduce people while I run away.
Well, I think the seducing part's going to happen regardless. If you're a slave.
Gross.
Okay, let's do it.
So, what are we agreeing on?
We're going to sneak in.
We're going to sneak in
Together.
the darkness.
Okay. So, you guys leave the Shiners Inn and head back to the estate.
Okay, I'm
We'll
coming in
over here for nothing.
this way, right from the west, where I saw the stretch between the 2 guard towers.
That's on the east.
No, it's on the west. I thought.
The stretch between the 2 guard towers, where it was a bigger distance between the 2 towers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the east side.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys gonna take the long way around and heading to the east side.
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second. So, you guys, let's see. Okay, we'll put you guys. So, you guys move around to the east side. That's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to be about 11 o'clock by the time you guys get there.
Okay, I want to keep watching to see if I see anything out of the ordinary until about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
If there are any changes, there's got to be guys walking.
So, from the angles you're at, you can't see the grounds.
And I want to get in close. Like we're gonna be at like 100 feet from the wall.
100 feet from the wall?
Yeah.
It's 25.
Like we're right on top of it, pretty much.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is I'm just gonna put you on the map.
Okay.
And for Aedriel, don't move in close if you don't want to get close. I'm watching
Why
you.
you gotta?
Don't teleport is what he's saying. Don't teleport around the map.
Why you gotta bust me out? I didn't do nothing.
Nothing yet. So
I'm over here innocently minding my own business.
Okay. Can we see any torches or so?
Actually, yeah. As you guys approach the tower, or as you approach the estate, you see that there is a tower. Not that you'll be able to see it too well, right there. That is the closest tower to you. There are torches lit. And then there's another tower down here,
Okay.
which is to the south of you, that also has torches that are lit.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
And how high is the wall now?
the wall is 13 feet tall.
Yes, that's the best kind of height. So, are there any? Can we see any shadows or any torches walking up and down the wall?
Actually,
Like through, through here.
you see light flickering right over there, right in front of you.
And is that on the wall?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a listen for both of you.
Oh, how is that? That's a technique, isn't it?
Oh, I did move it to a technique, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys
How
have
does
it?
that work? Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's the same way as the skill. So
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your technique or your listen. Your target's going to be a 3.
I got a 3.
I got a 10.
Give me 1 sec. I'm putting down to remove listen from the skill list. I guess now that since you guys are like at a point where you guys are like asking questions and forcing me to finish my game, I'll make a techniques page for known techniques.
Okay.
Let's see, skill remove. Okay. So, what did you guys get?
I got a
You got it.
3.
And I got a 10. So 1 success.
1 success apiece. Okay. You can't hear everything from where you guys are at, but you do manage to make out a conversation going on between at least 2 people. Something about a prisoner or a slave and gonna have fun tonight.
Well, none of my concern. And I want to go up to the wall. I go, well, shall we do this?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I go up to the wall, and I jump up and grab onto the edge.
Okay.
I don't want to jump up on the wall itself. I just want to grab up to the edge and then kind of pull myself up and peek.
Okay, go ahead and roll a leap. Your target number is going to be a 3. Or actually, no. Your target's going to be a 5.
8. It's a success.
Okay, so you got a success. You jump and you grab onto the ledge just barely, but you do make some noise as you had to like scramble. Remember how I said the wall wasn't flat?
Mm-hmm.
Or it was flat, but you could probably climb it? When you jumped up and grabbed up, your fingertips catch the ledge, but you have to use your feet and your other arm to prop yourself up, and you do kind of slip off a little bit, making like a rasping noise on the wall. So...
Okay. So,
were you going to do this while the conversation was going on, or were you going to wait a little bit?
well, were they like? Where were they?
Right
There on.
The sounds were coming from like right there.
Oh. Well, no. I don't want to do it while they're around.
Okay, so after a little bit, you wait a decent amount, and then you jump up and grab it. You do hear somebody cough, just like, or not even cough, just like clear his throat.
How close?
Right there.
I kind of signed to him, maybe we should move down this way a little bit more.
I can't sign anything, I guess.
Well, you're up. You're hanging on the wall right now.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
He ended up jumping? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made it. He just made some noise doing it.
Okay.
So you're gonna pull yourself over?
I want to pull myself up to where like my eyes are just barely over the wall to peek.
Okay. So
And I want to stealth on this as much as I can.
okay, go ahead and roll a stealth. Your target's gonna be a 3.
3 successes.
Sweet. You look over, and I don't believe I can show you with the way dynamic lighting is set up.
I mean, can I
But
go like this and peek over the side, like just move? Well, I can't even move him over the wall. Yeah.
okay, so you peek over
I can
and
see a little gray area there.
yeah. So you peek over and you see an open patch of land, and you do see that there is a guard. If I can, oop, that's why. There's a guard standing right there.
Okay. Which is about how far? That looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like 25 feet or something.
Yeah, it's about 25 feet.
Okay. So that's pretty
About
far.
30 feet.
About 30 feet. Okay. And that's all I can see?
But he does have a torch.
Okay. I mean, that's not a huge deal. Because even in light, he can't see that far.
He could see up to the distance in the torch.
That's true. Do I know what torch levels are at?
You wouldn't know off the top of your head, yeah.
But can't you see the ring around it to know how
Ooh.
far the torch could
What?
go?
Did it just kick me out? I think it just kicked me out. Yeah, it
just
did.
kicked you out. You got kicked out of your own game. Because it was like, you don't know what the torch levels are? Get out of here.
Yeah. So, hold on, let me load back in.
Trying to sneak here. This is important information.
Yeah. Oop, I'm in the wrong game. Wrong game. Not Galrith. So, yeah, when you peek up, go ahead and roll another stealth check. Target's still going to be a 3.
That's 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. So when you peek over again, the ring is covering up the wall, and you're basically in the ring. So you give or take, it's about maybe 35 feet, 40 feet, give or take.
Can I tell which direction the guard is in?
He's facing south.
Oh, so he's not looking at me.
No.
Okay. Well, I creep over the wall.
Okay. So like I said, he's standing right here. If you creep over the wall, there is a chance that he could see you.
I mean...
You could stealth roll it, though.
Yeah, let's stealth roll it. Let's
okay.
go.
So,
we're going to do something. Let's do it.
Gonna do it good. So you pull yourself up and go ahead and roll stealth. Your target's going to be a 5.
Ooh, this is good.
Are you sweaty?
Oh, this is good again. Okay, I got 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled 2 12s.
So I will move you over since it won't let you get over the wall.
Yeah.
You climb up and jump down on the other side of the wall.
Oh, is there not a top of the wall?
It's a thin wall.
Oh, it's a thin wall. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a thick wall that I could.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I quickly moved stealthy like to the north.
Okay.
Get out of his eyesight.
Go ahead and roll stealth one more time. Your target's going to be a 4.
I have to stealth check every freaking time.
Stealth check to jump over the wall unnoticed, and now you're moving.
Okay. What's the check?
4.
Okay, that's 3 successes then.
Okay. You manage to get by him, and now you're standing more towards the back of him without being seen.
Okay. Well, up to you now, Aedriel.
You're not gonna knock him out? Jeez,
I don't know.
Aedriel.
I still don't know what the stealth like rules are. I don't know if I can go up and knock him
This
out.
is new territory for him.
I'm gonna leap
Okay.
onto the wall.
Are you going okay.
You can go up and over.
So go ahead and roll a leap. Your target's going to be a 4.
7.
1 success.
Yeah.
Okay. You have the same effect that
Do you hear all those
Aksanu.
dice he's giving me? Do you hear all those dice?
Yeah, I hear him.
Damn it to hell.
Ooh. Okay.
You got to remember, this is a technique. It's not just a standard skill. We're better at it, so I don't know why you're making it so hard.
So
Yeah, it's not a skill, it's a technique. That is true.
so you jump off and you barely manage to grab on again. You make the same noises that Aksanu made. Aksanu, since you're on the other side, you see the guard kind of just looking around. Apparently he didn't hear it.
Okay.
Aedriel, go ahead and roll your stealth to get over the wall.
Oi. Chun.
Your target number is going to be a 5.
Wait, she jumped on top of the wall, she said. She wasn't hanging on the wall.
Yeah. I
Oh,
jumped
you're
on
jumping
top.
on top. Okay, so you're standing on top. Now go ahead and roll your stealth still.
I got 4 successes.
Okay, you jump on top, and I'm going to move your token, but don't move it from this position until you decide what you're going to do. Can you see over the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see a guard standing right there looking south. He kind of looks like he's in thought.
Can you make a dot on him to show which way he's facing?
He's facing south.
Okay.
Facing out.
Yeah.
I'm going to creep this way, and
Along the wall, or going to jump down?
I'm going to along the wall.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth. Target's going to be a 4.
What am I rolling?
Stealth?
Oh. I got 3 successes.
Okay, you managed to get over there by Aksanu, and the guard doesn't seem to notice.
I'm going to jump down.
Okay, you jump down. You see Aedriel standing right beside you.
Okay, I sign over to her. I'm going to take this pig out.
But of course.
Okay. So I start sneaking up and around and behind him.
Okay. As you get 10 feet from him, you're going to have to do another stealth check.
Okay.
Target's going to be a 5.
Do I get any sort of I guess any sort of advantage since he doesn't know I'm there? Okay, here we go.
Nope.
What is it? What's the target?
A 5.
Target's 5. Ooh, I get 1 success.
Okay, give me 1 second. What's your stealth rating?
The 3.
3. Okay. It's a tie, but it goes towards the attacker, so that would be you. So he does not hear you.
Okay.
So you are
Well,
standing.
I come up
Go ahead.
right behind him,
Mm-hmm.
and I slowly pull out my Kusarigama,
Okay.
and I grab it by the sickle.
Mm-hmm.
I slowly creep up and get it like, okay, I take the handle, and the handle's like in my right hand,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm creeping up to him, and I like get it behind him to where the handle is like on the left side of his neck, and the sickle's on the right side of his neck, so he can't see it.
Uh-huh.
And then I just go like that and twist my arm like counterclockwise right across his jugular and his throat.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack. Your target, since he is unaware, he loses his situational bonus, and he does not get his armor bonus. So your target number is going to be a 4.
Well, it doesn't really matter because I just rolled a 20.
Oh, nice. Roll it again.
Okay.
Target is still a 4.
It's a 2.
2? Okay, so you get regular damage.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay. Hold on, I'm making his.
I was gonna chop off his head. Damn it.
Only problem with that is the blood would have been everywhere, and sure, where are we going to hide the body then?
That's true.
So, go ahead and roll a grapple. Your target's
Grapple?
yeah, because that would be more like a chain choke would be more like a grapple.
Well, it's not a chain choke. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my sickle,
Uh-huh.
and it's at a 90-degree, right? So to not tip him off, I held it like the handle part is on the left side of his neck, and the sickle is on the right side of his neck. And then as soon as I get close,
Oh, you're trying to do like a throat?
I turn it counterclockwise to slice right across his jugular and
Right.
windpipe.
So you're doing like a throat cut. Okay.
Yeah, like a throat slice. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just one because a sickle's different than a knife because a knife you can kind of
Yeah.
bring it up and around. A sickle's a little bit more obvious, so you have to have a certain.
I was thinking you were doing like a chain choke with it.
No.
Okay.
This is a straight up throat slice.
Okay. So for this one, you did get the 20, but you didn't get the double damage. So go ahead and roll your custom weapon skill. Your target is going to be a 3.
So that's 2 successes and a 4. So that's 6 plus my damage modifier, which is a 5. So that's 11 points of damage.
11 points?
Yeah.
All right. So
And then does that count? You know, I didn't call it. I should have called it as a vital shot. But
right, which is I was going to say that is that it doesn't matter though because you got the natural 20 anyway.
Okay.
So
yeah,
that was a natural 20, right?
that was a natural 20.
Yeah, okay. Because if it's a dirty 20, it doesn't count for double damage.
No, that's a natural 20. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you did 11 points of damage, and then I am going to give you. You did not know you were there. I give you a little bit extra damage there. So you said you did 11?
11.
Okay. All right. So you slice him, and then oh wait, no. Vitals give you a plus what? A plus was that a plus 3?
Can't remember what the vitals were. Plus 3. Yeah.
Combat.
Plus 6.
Called shot. Let's see. Yeah, it's a plus 3.
Okay.
So
that's 14 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay, so that was. Oops, so it's extra 4. Okay. So you bring your blade across, and then you cut across his throat.
Mm-hmm.
He gurgles, and he falls.
And while he does that, I take my left hand and cup his mouth real quick in his nose and kind of squeeze down on him.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. He's stunned. Ooh, this is good territory for me. This is going to be on my to-do list.
So after the cut is when I'm doing that to kind of cover up his gurgles.
Yeah, and suffocating him.
Well, I'm not suffocating him so much. I'm just cutting off his gurgles.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Just
So
muffling the sounds coming out of his mouth and stuff.
you cover him up, and he's on the floor. He's grasping very slowly at his throat. You basically stunned him for a damn good amount. So,
Okay. Okay. Now then, I take my dirk out.
Ooh.
And I just shove it down. I just shove it down through the rest of his throat. I just place it on his throat and just slowly into his spinal cord.
So you do that just for laughs. Go ahead and just roll for damage.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's just going to be straight blade damage.
That's 3 plus 5. That's 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
I don't have a specialization.
Right. Okay. Well, this guy dies. He falls limply, or not falls since he's already down, but he stops moving altogether. Stops breathing on the floor, on his back.
Okay. And I take him, I grab him real quick and start dragging him back.
Which direction are you dragging him? Okay.
Back towards this direction. I snuff out his torch first.
Okay, I'll move the torch right there. And then, oops.
Snuffed out, and then I bring him over here and kind of hide him. I don't know if there are any bushes or anything like that.
There are no bushes on this side.
Okay. On this side, huh?
Yeah.
Is there anything I could see? Hold on. Where was I here? Oh, the fog of... Oh, yeah. Well, I guess it's kind of working.
Yeah, your fog of war is accurate to what your eyesight can see in the dark.
I take a peek down this direction real quick then. Yeah, I drag him back against the wall.
Okay. Aedriel, what are you doing?
I can see a bush over here.
Yep.
Okay. Well, then let's start dragging. Well, is that towards the guard tower? Is that towards one tower?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. This right here. Ooh, can't. There we go. This right here is the guard tower.
Okay. So let's just leave him there. I mean, worst comes to worst. Someone might stumble upon him.
Is there any lights over here, or is it dark?
Oh, wait. Hold on. I jump back up on the wall.
Okay.
I jump back up on the wall.
Okay, you jump on the wall.
How much does this guy weigh?
This guy weighs... wrong dice. With his leather armor, he weighs about 210.
Yes. Okay, so I jump back up on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I do that without rolling?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, so I jump back up on the wall, and I have my 25-foot of rope that everyone laughs at me for, and I drop the rope down, and I sign over to Aedriel. I go, tie him up to the rope.
All right.
So do you tie him up to the rope?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So then I pull him up because I can lift 240 pounds. I start pulling him up the wall, and I dump it, and I get him up to the top of the wall, and I slowly drop him down to the other side.
Okay, go ahead and get me some rolls here. Aedriel, go ahead and roll your rope use. Your target number is going to be a 4. Aksanu, go ahead and roll a strength check. So you get your whatever your strength is in dice. D12s.
Yeah, that's a lot of D12s.
And your target number is going to be a 5.
I got 3 successes.
Sweet.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 successes.
You easily get him up off the wall, or off the ground, up the wall. He's kind of dragging, but luckily the guards aren't close enough to you guys to hear it. You get him up over the top, and then you're going to drop him down, or slowly drop him down?
I'm slowly dropping him down on the other side.
Okay, you get him down. He is on the other side of the...
Okay, I drop down off the wall and untie him and jump back to the side.
Okay.
Take my rope, and and I when I come back to the other side, I pat the rope and wink at Aedriel.
Okay, hold on a second. While you're doing that, stuff is happening on inside. So... Okay. By the way, I am going to award you guys both 10 XP for that scenario, because I did not expect that to happen. So bonus XP for the both of you. Okay, so you managed to get back on the other side. You get back, pat your rope, cheesing, like, yeah, see? Everyone always makes fun of me for having rope. I definitely have to say that's some outside-the-box thinking there from what I'm used to. So, I don't, even in my other games, I've never...
Rope comes in handy!
even my D&D game hasn't, stuff like this hasn't been done, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, you guys are over there on the other side. You guys got, you do notice, actually, as you're coming over, as you're coming back over and you pat your rope, Aedriel, you can actually see a guard right there on the south side. He's walking, heading west, but he's looking to the south.
Is he human?
Yes, he's human.
Okay.
And just for reference, let's see here. Gotta learn these shortcuts. Yeah, he didn't see you.
We're just outside the torchlight, huh?
So, yeah, he walked by and he didn't see you guys.
Okay.
Shall we? And I do like a little jig and a ow
Oh my God.
towards
Way too far that stupid rope.
Trying to see here where this.
So, what you guys?
We can sneak along. We can sneak along the wall, and the torchlight won't hit us. But eventually, we're gonna get to another guard tower, and it looks like another guard down here.
We know what building this paper is supposed to be in, right?
In the estate, in the main house.
Is this the main house?
So you are looking. This looks like a small. I want to say like a small, or not a small because it's kind of big, but it's more like a shack.
Okay. Well, I know what I do. I want to sneak up here because I see this guy down here. I want to sneak up like here against this wall, like that, and peek around the edge.
Okay. So you start.
Follow behind him.
Okay. So you guys stealthily move your way to the wall. And then you peek around the corner. Both of you give me a listen check. Target's going to be a 3.
1 success.
1 success.
Okay. You guys both hear very faintly what sounds like an argument coming from this direction.
Okay.
You can't make out the words, but you heard an argument, and then you followed by a smack.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna creep around the corner then,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go down here.
Okay. So as you're going down there, you notice that there is a window right there.
I'm going to here. Well, I'm gonna duck underneath the window and go on this side.
Okay. Aedriel, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna stay on this side of the window. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I'm just following along.
We're sneaking.
I know, but are we going to
We're
go
doing
into the damn
ninja
window?
shit.
Are we going to go into this building here?
We don't know yet. Like it's hard because like I should have an outside outline of these buildings, but that's also very hard.
Yeah, see
do.
the
Like I should know what the building looks like.
yeah, this is the main building right here.
Okay, that's the main building.
Yeah.
And this is like an outer building
Yeah.
right here. Okay. So I creep up to the wall. I go check out what's inside of there, and I go to the corner.
Okay.
So I'm going to go from underneath the window and try to see if I can look to the left, to the right, without
Inside
putting my head
this.
through the window.
Okay. You try to peek inside the window. The window is closed, but you try
Is
to.
it lit inside?
Let me see. It is not.
Okay.
So you peek inside, which makes it even easier for you because you can see in the dark. You activate your dark vision, and you see a long hall going down about 50 feet, and you just see doors on either side.
Okay, can I use my fingertips and try to raise the window or move it?
Yeah, you put your fingers up to it and you start lifting it up. You
I
notice
just want
that
to see if it's open.
oh, okay. So you lift it up a little bit and it looks like it's going to move up.
Okay.
It does not appear to be locked.
I look towards Aksanu and hand sign to him. It's a hallway with a window that's open.
I sign back. I go okay. And once like 1 second. And is there any light coming from over here? Is there like any torchlight?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Let me see here. Go ahead and roll a stealth. Your target, or actually no, roll hide. Your target's going to be a 3.
A 9 and a 5, 2 successes.
Sweet. Go ahead and put yourself one space over, and that'll be you peeking.
Okay.
So you look down.
What are these here? Are these like wells or
Oh, see, I got it.
pillars or?
Yeah, those are pillars. You you notice that you are standing. Everything under you guys from the shack to where you are right now, you could see the upper part of the roof of the second story of the main house. So
Where?
right above you. So this is like a
right up here. You mean?
yeah. No, no, like
or is this like an atrium sort of thing? Or not an atrium, but like kind of like a covered walkway.
Yeah, it's like a support beam, and the shack is also attached to the main house. So this is like an underpass to the house.
Okay.
So these right here, these are pillars.
Yeah. And that's holding up. And so there's a roof from like here.
Yeah.
Here.
All the way down. All the way down to right here.
Yeah.
I don't let me to right
I see
down
what you're
here.
saying. And then but all the way over
Yeah.
left to right, it's all one big roof. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So I come back.
So you notice that there is a torch on one of the walls, or on one of the pillars. You do see on one of the pillars that there is rope, or not rope, sorry, a chain wrapped around the pillar. And you can somewhat make out somebody tied to the chain. And you see the guard.
Right here?
Yep, right there.
Okay. And can I tell anything about the person tied to the chain?
No, you just kind of see the back of their shoulders.
Interesting. So I sign back. I say, there's a roof leading over. I say, what do you see? Do you think you want to go inside?
Well, this is the main house, so
No, this is a shed. This is the main house.
okay. What if we got on the roof and tried to? Well, I don't know, because the office would probably be on the first floor, not the second.
Well, you never know.
Okay. Well,
I think we should. How tall is come back here? I go. Also, I think that prisoner. Like I come back here and go, and so I think that prisoner is tied up down. But I think the best way into the house is to climb up this shed and go over this roof to the west.
okay, let's do it.
How high is the shed's roof?
It's about 12 feet.
Okay,
And
I
what is
jumped
it made
straight
of?
up. Oh yeah, good
it's-
question.
It's wood.
Okay.
Okay, is it well taken care of, this place?
Oh yeah, the whole compound itself looks brand new.
Okay, so I just jumped straight up onto the roof.
Okay, you managed to jump right up. From here, are you going to follow Anis or
Yeah.
Aedriel?
Yeah.
You jump up. You guys both get on the roof. So from the roof, you cannot see down below from this side.
Okay.
Because the main building is right there. So what you can see though, oops, wrong button. Okay. Dang you guys. Okay.
We're ninjas.
Yes.
You had to know that this was going to be a 2-layer.
Yeah. So
assault.
on this side, I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah.
Okay. On that side of the building, you guys are on the shack roof. On this side, you do see that you could reach one of the windows, but the window is closed.
So we're on top of this roof, which is a shack.
Right.
How far away is the main building from this one?
Maybe 5 feet, maybe.
Okay. And then how far up is the roof to this building?
The roof is about another 12 feet, 12 to 14 feet.
Okay. So what about if we jump over and get onto that roof, and maybe there's like a balcony we can just drop down into?
Yeah, I think that's the best idea.
All right.
I don't see why you just don't give us the whole map already. We're in here.
Because
then he has
there's
to give away everyone's position.
yeah. So this was I was having this conversation with Aedriel, where I was like, there's techniques that you could use with Roll20, but it's really complicated, and I had a feeling you guys would do something like this, which is why I was trying to make a map for the roof and everything, but I was like, no, they're gonna go ahead in, they're gonna knock on the front door. So,
No. No, we're being sneaky as shit. We're gonna go in and come out.
okay, so you guys jump onto the other roof, to the main building.
Okay, so we're up here, over here.
Theoretically, let me see here.
Like, I can't move my guy there.
Yeah, you can't move over there because it's.
Then I would give away position.
So theoretically, you guys are on the roof of the main building, right about there.
Okay. Is there a window nearby?
You do not see any windows leading from the roof.
Okay, what about balconies?
Okay, so at this point, yeah, no, okay. Damn, you guys are in a blind spot. So you can see the guard towers clearly from here.
Mm-hmm.
So you see there's that guard tower, which is where you guys, nearby where you first came. You see 2 guards on that tower.
Okay.
You see about 3 guards from the northwest.
Okay.
You see 2 guards. I don't know if it'll
This
switch.
compound is huge.
Yeah. You see 2 guards on the southwest. And lastly, you see 1 guard on the southeast. So,
Okay.
being that you guys are on a blind spot, you just go ahead and give me 1 stealth check. Target's going to be a 4.
Three successes.
I got 4.
Okay, you guys do not make a sound as you guys are walking across the roof of this building. So, okay, so what I'm gonna do is, let me see if this will work. I know it's black for everybody on stream. Let me get out of there. That's why. I'm just pinging you guys so I can focus on the stream for them to see something. So as you're on the roof, you're walking around. You do find that there is a balcony. And I'm going to see if this will reveal for you. A little more. There we go.
Okay.
That's
the is this the balcony? This is the wall right here.
Yeah.
This is the wall right here. This is the balcony. So that's the wall.
Yeah.
This is the balcony. Okay.
So
Okay.
as you guys get there, you do see that you see the balcony, and then from the balcony, it's kind of hard to describe. Let me see if I can freehand it.
We can't stand from the balcony.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna show you right now. So
Can you move our pieces over there so we can see?
yeah, hold on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move. Actually, I'm gonna move the view back to you guys so I can just show you right over here in the light. So you guys are on the roof. You see my little red line?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it drops down into like the small balcony, like so.
Okay.
Right here. Yeah, that's a horrible arrow. I told you I can't draw. So along that wall right there, you do see a sky window.
Wait, while we're up on the
While you guys are up here, you can see that there is a window.
hold on,
Because-
I might be zoomed out further than you. Because right now you're over by like where we rooftop.
Yeah, I'm doing that just so that way you guys could see.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd have to put you guys at the front of the. Well, I could do that too, but I'm either way. So you guys
That's what
are.
I'm wondering if we could just go to the front where that balcony is.
Yeah, hold on. Well, I'm just giving you the description so you guys can get the idea. So
Okay.
you guys are the X.
Yeah.
The window is at the arrow, and this is like the little ledge. There is no door or anything to get out there. It looks more like just a pathway cover for decoration. But there is that window, and then It drops down to the floor right over here.
So it's a balcony without an entrance.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay, now hold on one sec. I will put you guys over there.
So I want to be like.
So I'll just say that you guys are up there.
I'm like.
I got the shadowing for it. I couldn't do the up top.
Like,
So
um,
don't mind that guy on the stairway. You guys can't see him. So, what are you guys gonna do?
I only see myself. Where is Aksanu?
He's actually right next to you. I guess you can't see him because there,
I see him.
I moved him. I had him on the pillar, and there's some dynamic lighting there.
Okay. So there's no way in, per se.
Well,
on this level.
there is windows.
Oh, there's windows to open?
Yeah, remember I said there was the sky window?
Okay. So I check that window.
Okay. You try to open it, and it is locked.
Okay. Can I see the mechanism?
Yeah, you see it from the other side. It's a latch.
Okay. Is it something I can get in with a knife?
Your dirk would be too big.
Maybe too thick?
Yeah.
What about my scythe?
Same with your scythe. This is one of those things where if you had like a credit card, it would work.
Hold on.
What about his rope? What about the horsehair?
Hold on. Give me 1 second. I can think. What do I have? Yeah, I don't have. I was trying. Wait. No, that probably won't work. Okay. How thick is my leather armor?
Too thick to get through the little window thing.
Could I cut it with my dirk and make it thin? I guess it wouldn't be strong enough. Okay.
Right.
That's a lock.
So as you're sitting there plotting or trying to plan, Aedriel, you notice that inside the building, right in there is a main hallway, a main entranceway. You can make out a stairwell that is like pretty much, you can see like right across from the window, you see a stairwell. I don't know if I can reveal that with it letting you.
Okay.
So I didn't know I could do that. Okay. There we go. You see a main entranceway. And directly in front of you is a stairwell leading up to this second story. Where you guys are at. Remember I said from the roof you had to drop down to this little area, little overhang. So you do see this little entranceway from right here. If it would let me ping. If somebody was standing right there, they would completely see you.
I didn't see the ping.
So this is the balcony of the stairwell. And then stairs going down to the first story. If they
And
were,
then
if somebody was
refresh
standing
my
right
screen
there,
so I don't- Oh, okay.
if somebody was standing right there at the top, they would look right at you.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea of how tall you are off the ground.
Okay.
But there is nobody there. But you do notice there is a small candle light coming from down there, and it is moving.
Okay. I hand to Aksanu. There's somebody walking around down there.
Okay, we still need to figure a way in. Was there anything while we were up on the roof that would impression of a better entrance point?
There wasn't even a chimney in here.
Hmm.
You said there was more than one skylight. Can we see if any of the skylights are open?
Yeah, there's one more right down here. I don't know if you saw that ping.
Yeah.
Right there. There's another one.
Wanna
You
check that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's checking it?
Aedriel.
All right. Aedriel, you go over there, you try to lift it up, and that one too is locked.
Okay. Hmm.
Hmm. Well, I signal. I go, let's go back up on the roof. This
Yeah.
doesn't seem like a good option.
Yeah. And with somebody who's already walking around here, we don't want to get.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, right when you say that, if I can grab you, the guard walking the path is starting to walk this way.
Okay. Let's tell him. Come on, let's go.
Yep. I hop back up on the roof.
Me too.
Okay. You guys get back on the roof?
I look for a better entrance. Maybe going up north.
Okay. You guys follow the roof up north. Go ahead
Can I skirt
and
around the outside, like, and just pretend like I'm on the
yeah,
roof that way?
yeah, go for it.
Okay. So I'm skirting along the rooftop, technically.
All right. So far,
Okay,
so good.
Are these bottom windows or are
Yeah,
those top floors?
those are bottom windows. From everything else, it's a straight drop from the roof.
Okay. I drop down off the roof.
Okay.
And
Go ahead and roll me a athletics check. Target's going to be a 4.
I'm getting confused because D&D has athletics and that's part of your strength, but that's not the case here.
Yeah,
So,
That's
what
the
is it?
skill.
Target's a 4?
4. Yeah,
Ooh, just barely an 8.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
You jump down and you land, but it was a rough landing. You
I didn't twist anything, right?
know, but it hurts.
Okay. Good enough. Wouldn't be the first time I felt hurt.
Yeah. Are you jumping down to Aedriel?
Can I walk the rest of the roof and all sides and see if there's another way or for me to get in?
Go for it. So, show me which way you're going to be walking. You're going to go to the west
gonna-
or the east, I mean?
Yeah. I'm on the roof though. I'm not down.
Right. Okay. So, right when you get to right there where you're at, go back. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Target?
Target's going to be a 4.
You want to come here?
No, I don't want to come here. What do you got?
Do you want to come here?
You got 5 ones?
No. Do you want to come here?
No, what you got?
I'm going to take you a picture.
Did you get 3 12s?
Oh, what did you get?
I just texted it to you.
Well, I can't look at my phone right now. What did you get?
I got 3 12s.
3 12s. Okay.
I got 5 successes.
Okay. You see that there are 2 guards on that closest tower to you
Okay.
that are looking in your direction, leaning on the rail, talking to one another.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm going to stay still until they look away.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a hide, because they just didn't hear you get there. Your target's going to be a 3.
Okay. Five successes.
Okay. Yeah, they're just sitting there chatting. So what I'm going to do is... Load. There we go. That's where they're at, just talking.
Okay.
Aksanu,
Mm-hmm.
what are you going to do? As you notice
I'm gonna
that...
peek in these windows.
Ah, sneaky, sneaky. Okay. You peek inside. And you see what looks like a living room.
Okay.
Nobody inside. You see it has a throw rug of a bear down the
Okay.
center between 2 couches and 4 end tables.
Okay, then I sneak up to this window. Oh, come on, go up there. There we go.
You're going to peek in that one?
And I peek in this one.
All right. You peek in. And you see an empty dining room.
Okay.
But you do see some leftover food on the table.
Kind of food.
You see some bread, what looks like a pie, some leftover chicken, and a salad.
Okay. I look back up at the roof. I'm guessing Gabrielle is.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. How tall is the roof from me?
You, for the roof right now, to get to the second story, is about 25 feet.
Oh, well, shit. Okay, well, are these windows open?
You check. Let's see here. Percy, yes, that very first window you check on the first floor is
Okay,
open.
Well, I slide it open and go inside then.
Okay.
Close it behind me.
Okay. So I'll move you inside.
Put me on the inside. I'm going in.
As you start sneaking in, Aedriel, what are you doing? The guards are just there talking.
I'm gonna back up and keep crouched, back up, and try to keep trying to find a way in.
Okay, you back up. They don't notice you. Which way are you heading?
Around.
So basically, you can get, if you're going back around the house, you can get back to where the shack is, but no further because it'll reveal the map in that area, and you wouldn't be able to see that area from the roof. So where the pillars are down south, you couldn't walk down in that area.
Okay. Well, I see that Aksanu is gone?
If you want to go and look, you kind of left him, and then he kind of left you. So
Well, if I look down, do I see him?
you look down, you get where are you going to look? Back where you last saw him?
Yeah.
Okay, you get back over there, you look down. You do not see him down there.
Okay, so he probably found a way in, so I'm gonna
Jump back down?
Yeah, see if I can find his way in.
Okay, give me an athletics check. Your target's going to be a 5. Oh, you have athletics, right? I thought you picked it up.
Martial arts, bandwagon, tool. No, I didn't
No?
get athletics.
So your
Remember
target
we were
number
talking
is,
about it?
yeah, your target number is an 8 then.
I got an 8 exactly.
Sweet. You get the same effect as Aksanu. You land, but you land hard. Aksanu, as you're closing the window, you hear a thump outside.
Okay, I slide the window open just like high enough for my hand, and I motion.
A loud falling sound. Yep, that's got to be her.
Yep.
Okay.
I motion like, come in this window.
So yeah, you get up, you see Aksanu's hand calling you over.
I jump in.
All right, and I'll put you inside.
Yeah, I walk over to the table and I take a big handful of salad and
And chow down.
yeah, like just a big handful of salad. I
Oh.
just eat it.
Okay. Well,
I'm
there's
hungry. I've been eating bread.
there's a big bowl of the past the salad type bowl that's untouched, so it's not like it's off of someone's plate. The salad itself is fairly fresh.
So I eat it. I clean up any mess. Make no trace. And
Okay.
I just get a little nutrition in me. You never know when you need it.
As Aksanu is taking a bite of a salad, Aedriel, go ahead and roll me a listen.
Target.
Excuse me. Target is going to be a 3.
I got a 3 exactly.
Okay, so from the next room, you hear what sounds like dishes.
Okay. I signal to Aksanu. Somebody's in the next room.
Okay. I immediately finish what I'm eating and go to the door, which I'm guessing is right down here.
Oh, gosh darn it. Yeah, that's the door, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you get to the door.
Okay. I listen outside of the door.
You listen outside the door. You do, at this point, hear dishes being clanged in the next room over.
Okay.
But as far as
But over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So outside the door in front of you, you don't hear anything.
Okay. I peek the door.
Okay. You open up the door.
Does it open in or out?
It opens in.
Okay. So I peek the door.
Okay.
And I kind of go like this. Okay. And I motion to Aedriel to come over. Can I
I
do that
see
hide
cover.
technique again to see if I can peek out, see what's in the hallway?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your hide. Your target number is going to be a 3.
2 successes. 8 and a 9.
Okay, so you manage to go ahead and peek. You can stay 1 foot out the door.
Okay. So there's like another door right there.
Yes, there's another door to the east and west. And then right there is... I'm in the wrong... Right there as well. 2 doors.
Okay, I sneak down this way and peek out that door.
Okay. You peek and there you go.
See nothing?
Nothing. You see 2
So I
doors
wave
in that
back
room.
Okay, I go right here. I wave back to Aedriel and go, come on.
I follow.
You follow.
Okay. Can I see the candlelight coming out from underneath the doorway? Going into this area?
I unlocked the door to the living room because you already seen inside and there was nobody in there.
Yeah.
Under the door, you do not see any candlelight.
Okay. Well, I peeked that door then.
Okay. Give me 1 second. So top is 1. Okay. Go ahead and roll hide. Your target number is going to be a 5.
Ooh, a high one. Oh no, 0 successes.
0 successes. Okay.
Yeah.
2, 3,
Give me
5.
1 second. So you managed to open the door. And you can peek.
Okay.
Can't go through, but you can sidestep.
Okay.
And that's when you see a guard down the south,
Yeah.
but he is not looking in your direction. He is actually looking towards the front door to the house.
I
So-
sign over to Aedriel, 1 guard.
You see 2 lion statues in the main hallway and another big statue just off to the east of the door that you guys are at. That statue is a big statue that is as tall as up to the 2nd story.
It goes up to the 2nd, like as high as the stairway.
Yep.
Okay. I motion over to Aedriel. I go, there's about 40 feet away from the door.
There's what? 40 feet away from the door?
1 guard.
Okay.
So I say he's not looking at us. We might be able to sneak up the steps.
Let's go.
Okay. Well,
Keeping low.
I sneak in then.
Okay. Whoever's going into the main room, go ahead and roll stealth. Your target is going to be a 5.
Well, we're both going into the main room together, but we're
Okay.
hidden low.
4 successes for me.
I got 3.
Okay. So, Aksanu, since you're in the lead, which direction are you heading?
I'm going up these stairs right here.
Okay, so you're heading straight for the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay, you managed to get to the stairs undetected. Aedriel, how are you going to do it?
I'm just gonna sneak in and then go around this wall and then go straight up.
Okay. Give me 1 second. He's going to roll his awareness.
Now, be you known that I'm not standing and just walking. I'm crouched
I
and going in.
know. I know. You're stealthy. That's why you rolled. Let's see. So you managed. Oh, I lost another dice. I'm losing dice all over the place. You managed to get to the stairwell undetected.
Okay.
Okay. So I go up I creep up the stairs to the top.
Okay. As you guys start moving up the stairwell, that's when he starts moving. But he does not notice you guys.
I sign to Aksanu. Should we check the other side of the house before we go upstairs?
We could. I'm not sure how big the rest of the house is. I
mean, typically offices are downstairs and bedrooms are upstairs, so...
Yes. But if you had something super secret, probably leave it in. Well, I don't know. I mean, we could split up. We're just like, if we keep going this way, we're just gonna have to keep sneaking past people or killing people. So since we're here, we should probably check the upstairs maybe first, and then come back maybe. Since we've already made it to this point. What do you think?
Okay, let's go.
I mean, either that or we could just sneak down and chop this fucking guy's head off and do whatever the hell we want.
Well, we already know that somebody else is in the house. Maybe like
That's true.
dead bodies.
Yeah, that's true. Blood on marble. I mean, it is red marble, but... yeah, I think since we're already up at the top of the stairs, we should probably just sneak through, because we might be able to sneak back out of the house from the second floor and go back around that way instead of like coming back towards this guy.
Okay.
I mean, it's better for us to know where they are and for them not to know where we are.
Cool, yeah.
So, you know.
I just have to throw this out there. You guys are doing a hell of a lot better than I thought you guys were going to do on this map.
You have to have awareness of what you're doing.
You guys are making some pretty damn good ninjas here. So, what is going to be the plan?
Let's peek this door at the top of the stairs.
All right. You peek the door on the top of the stairs.
Because I got my ninja music rocking.
And let's see here. It's a double door. The double door opens up and you are able to see about that much just by peeking.
Just by peeking?
Yeah. Oops. Sorry.
Okay. So I'd like to try that hide technique again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Your target's going to be a 2.
That's 2 successes.
Okay. And you see a hallway going straight down. You got several doors on either side of the hall.
Man, freaking doors. So many doors.
We are in a house.
Well, let's go. Okay,
these doors.
I peek the first door.
Okay, so as you come up to these doors, these are single doors.
Yeah.
Single doors. They look small, and they look thin.
Okay. Well, I try to listen through the doors before I start peeking.
Okay, you listen. You don't hear anything.
Okay. Well, I shouldn't. Everyone up here should be asleep, I'm guessing. Hopefully.
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 So, you're going to try and open the door?
Yes, very stealthily.
Okay. You open up the door, you peek inside, and why is there a little dot right there? There should be no dot right there. It's weird. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
That one is empty.
you see a bedroom. There is a closet in the back, but the bed is freshly made and it is empty.
Okay. I keep going. I wave Aedriel in.
Okay. I follow along.
Okay, I peek the next door.
You look
Oh
at
my
the
God,
next
there's
door,
so many doors in this hallway.
and I do not know why that happened. Hold on one sec. Oops, I accidentally deleted that. Okay.
Deleted the wall.
I deleted the wall. Okay. So yeah, you see, you see
I'm looking.
bedrooms. Yeah. You
Okay.
check the next door since that's already been revealed.
I'm checking the next door.
And what the hell? My wall deleted. Okay. Yeah, so you check the next 3 doors, and they're all empty.
Okay. Okay, and I check these 2 doors to the top as well.
Okay. You check the door. You see lots of guest rooms, but no guests. They all look almost identical. Closet in the back. Go ahead and roll. Hold on one sec. Right there, when you get to that door, go ahead and roll your stealth.
Okay.
Your target number is going to be 5.
Yikes. It's 2 1s and a 4.
Oh my god. We just woke up the whole place.
So
Can't be successful all the time. You gotta run out.
So
We did
this-
so well for so long.
So this is what happens.
So he jinxed us.
Aksanu walks to that last door. It had to be the last door. So he goes over
Open.
to the last door, grabs the handle to open it, and he tries to stealthily open it, but he accidentally kicks the door. And it makes, you know how when you try to open a closed door and you kick it?
Yeah.
And it's not locked, but it's closed. So you kick it before you turn the handle. It makes a loud noise. Aedriel, go ahead and roll an awareness. Target's going to be a 3.
I got 3 successes.
Okay, so you see that there is, I believe, you see a guard. What was that?
Oh no.
What?
Someone's
I-
coming. Someone's coming.
I jump back into this room right here.
Okay. Go ahead and both of you, what are you going to do, Aedriel? He's jumping
I'm
in the
gonna
room.
follow him. We're gonna hide.
Okay.
I'm going into this closet down here.
I'm going under the bed.
Both of you guys, go ahead and give me a hide. Your target's going to be a 4.
Okay, that's a much better roll.
3. I got 4 successes.
3 successes. Whew.
How many successes did you guys get?
I got 4, he got 3.
I got
Okay.
3. Yeah.
So you guys run into or go into this room. Aksanu hides in the closet. And Aedriel, you go under the bed.
Yeah.
So, Aksanu, as you get in the closet, you see that there is a trunk in the closet.
Ooh. I'm not too worried about that right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna worried about not being dead right now, or waking up this whole encampment of guards, which will probably lead to me being dead.
You guys both hear, hey, why is this door open?
Crap, you don't close doors?
You were the last one through.
So,
Oh shit.
so you got you see the guards coming in and they're starting to look around. So just because I don't want any confusion.
Just because we want you to die and make gnomes ninjas next.
What? Who wants such a thing?
You.
No ninjas.
There.
Yeah, remember we're gonna make gnomes next?
Oh, gnome ninja. Oh, gnome ninjas. I thought you said no.
So I just put the wall in so that. I put the wall in so you guys know where it's at. That was all.
So when we die, we know where we're dying.
Oh, we ain't gonna die. We'll kill these guys. We're not gonna die right now. We'll die maybe in a little bit.
So the first guy walks in. Oh, how'd you get in there? Okay. First guy walks in, steps around. Second guy, you hear him go, or Aedriel, you hear him go, shh, something's not right.
We're not the droids you're looking for.
So, who wants 1 and 2, and who wants 3 and 4?
What?
I'm rolling a
I'll
dice.
I'll take 1 and 2.
I'll
Okay.
take 3 and 4.
Okay. Aksanu, you see a guard walking towards your door to the closet. Aedriel, you see a guard walking off to the side of the bed.
God damn it.
Okay, does the door to the closet open out towards the room or in towards the closet?
Out towards the room.
Okay, perfect. So I just can I see any shadows? Is it dark in that room or?
Yeah, it's dark. But Aedriel, since you're out there, you do see that they have like little candle lanterns.
Of course it is.
Okay, so can I see the shadows of his?
Yeah.
Towards the. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you could see it.
Okay.
It's not a bright light source. It's maybe a light source that has like maybe 15 feet.
Okay, so I ready my weapon.
Okay.
Put my sickle in my right hand, and I have my chain, of course, in my left hand, just waiting. And I have my foot, like I'm like prepared to kick the door outwards,
Okay.
but not yet. I'm waiting.
Okay. So, oops, I feel bad. Somebody was chatting in stream and I didn't notice.
Aw.
Yeah, they got mad at me and left. So, you get ready. And Aksanu, you see the light get very bright by the door.
Okay, I'm just poised, waiting. How big is the chest?
It's not big. It looks more like a little trunk. You know how like you put like spare clothes or something?
Okay, so not big enough for me to get into.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm poised and ready. I'm waiting for him to mess with the doorknob.
Okay. You hear the doorknob being touched.
Okay. I watch the doorknob to see if it's being turned, and once it's turned and the door starts moving open, that's when I kick the door open.
Okay. You kick the
And
door
there's
open.
nothing else. Wait, hold on. There's nothing else in this closet. There's no like top part. There's no like how tall is it? Am I just vulnerable?
Yeah, it's like you got the door, you got the trunk, and then you got like maybe a foot or two on either side.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're about to do this shit. Here it goes.
So he opens the
It's
door.
open and I kick it towards him.
Okay. You kick the door open at him, sending him stumbling back. You do see a guard there. He has a candle in one hand and a sword in the other. And Aedriel, you hear the door being kicked open.
I'm gonna jump out and attack the other guy.
It'll be more like a rollout because you're under the bed.
You could always slice his ankle. He doesn't know you're there.
That is
Yeah,
true.
that's
Surprise
true.
attack.
I can get a sneak attack.
Yeah. Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll be at half damage since you are under the bed and not with full leverage. So go ahead and roll your 20 to hit.
$18.
18. That hits.
Oh, what's my target number?
Your target number is going to be a 5.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
5 damage?
No. Calm down. Calm. Keep your chonies on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 points of damage, and you said half points.
Yes.
So 5.5 damage.
Okay, so 5 damage.
You have no idea how much I depend on halves, okay?
Okay, hold on one sec. Okay, so you do 5.5 damage to this guy. All right. You slice him. You catch him right in the calf. And he jumps back. Like, what the hell? And you roll out. I'm assuming you did that while you were rolling out.
Yeah.
Or sliding out. Okay, you managed to get out of the bed and you will be getting up on your first turn.
Attacking him.
Yeah, you can attack while you're getting up. You will still take half. You will still take half damage though. So, go ahead and roll for initiative. So, the initiative button works for both of you guys, or at least it should.
That is
So go ahead and roll your stuffs. Mine works. Really? Okay.
9, 5 plus 9 plus. Wow, those are some pretty good initiative rolls for those guys.
Yes.
And to look at mine. 5 plus speed plus weapon speed. Yep.
Yep.
That is correct. 19.
Ooh, okay. So let me organize this here. And Aedriel and the guard are going at 20. So you roll out of the bed, start to get up. Aedriel?
Okay, I'm going to attack him. I'm going to be on like one knee, and I'm just going to do a swipe up as I'm standing up.
You could do a full action to get up and then attack, or you could take half damage while getting up. That hard of a decision?
Yes, let me think. Calm your booty. I will take a full action to stand up and then attack. So I'm going to do 1 action to get up, 2 defenses, and 1 attack.
Okay.
So I'm attacking this guy. Why wouldn't it let me out? Okay. I'm attacking that guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. Okay, roll again. Your target number is going to be a 5.
18.
And 5.
10.
Triple damage on this attack. He is definitely going to dodge.
Target?
Target's a 5.
I lost the dice. 1, 2, 3.
What's your skill rating?
A 4.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 points of damage.
You got how many successes?
I got 4 successes.
Okay, yeah. He tries to dodge and fails.
Hold on, I'm doing my damage now. My total damage.
How were you attacking?
I was doing a slice up.
Okay.
12 plus 3 plus... I got 18 points of damage on him.
Holy crap, 18?
Yes. Because I rolled 4 successes plus 3 for my damage adjust plus 3 for my damage from my weapon. So 18 points of damage.
Okay. So you slice up. You cut half of the candle off of the candle holder, and you cut him across the chest. He takes the hit, splitting his leather armor open. He falls backwards and slumps on the floor.
Okay.
And that was not cool. So, yeah, so that was your... You're going to save your action still, or are you going to use them to move?
I'm going to use it to move to go attack this guy.
Okay, so that's 1 action to move across.
And then I'm going to attack him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
17.
That hits.
Target.
Target's going to be a 6.
3 successes.
Okay.
9 points of damage.
Holy crap.
And I'm just going down.
Okay.
Straight across.
So, Aksanu, since that was her turn, and he is stunned. So, you see Aedriel come across after killing her guy, slashes the guy on the back. He falls forward, stumbling towards you.
Okay.
It looks like he's going down, but it's your turn.
I flip around, so my sickle is like the top part of it's coming out of the top of my hand. I flip it around so that it's coming out of the bottom, like the sickle part's at the bottom of my hand now.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to slice up underneath his chin.
Oh,
Cold shot.
Okay.
Vital shot.
Go ahead and roll. Holy crap.
17.
17 hits. Your target number is a 6.
Okay. 1 success.
Okay.
So,
And how much damage?
damage is 1, that's 3, plus 5 is 8. Plus the vital call. So that's 11.
11. You catch him. He falls to his knees, but you're holding him up.
Okay. I tilt the blade so it's coming out of his mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and I rip his jaw off.
Ouch. Go ahead and roll. You just got to get higher than a 10.
It's higher than a 10?
10 or
It's a
higher.
10.
10, yeah.
Okay, it's a 10.
It goes into the attacker, favor of the attacker. Okay. Go ahead and roll for some more damage.
Okay. What's the target number?
6.
Okay, so that's 2, 4, and another 5. That's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. You rip your sickle right out of his jaw. You see, for Aedriel, you see teeth flying out to the left and the right of the room, bouncing off the wall. One of them even hits Aksanu in the forehead.
Yeah, ugh, and I like wipe the nasty whatever off of my face.
And he falls on you. Well, from kneeling, he falls on you. So he falls basically at your feet.
I kick him to the side.
You kick him off to the side.
And I like roll him underneath the bed.
Okay.
First, I check his body though before I do that.
Okay. He had leather armor on, but that leather armor is slashed up from the back.
I'm not worried about that.
Aside from that, he had a short sword.
Okay. I leave the short sword as well. Well, no, I take it and I put it in my small backpack actually.
Okay. Yeah, it'll fit in there, but half of it's going to be sticking out.
Okay.
He does have a sheath though. A short sword sheath.
Well, I take the sheath with it as well.
Okay. You undo the sheath for him. Aedriel, while you see him looting, what are you doing?
I'm gonna loot my guy, and then put him under the bed.
Okay. You check your guy. He also has a short sword and ruined leather armor from when you slashed through it.
Okay.
Also has a sheath.
Okay. I'm gonna take the leather armor and this. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take the this sheathed weapon.
Okay.
And does he have any talons or yeah, talons?
Talons, yeah, he has like 50 billion talons. Yeah.
All the talons.
No, neither of them have any coin.
Okay.
No coin, no jewelry.
Nope.
Does any of the teeth have gold in them?
You know what? I will roll for that. No, they do not have any teeth. Or any gold. You see Aksanu on his hands and knees looking for teeth?
Oh my god.
No, he had the regular teeth.
Okay, well that's where I'm gonna have to end it tonight.
Ah!
12:30. Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
I gotta wake up for work tomorrow. So.
Oh, you got work tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah. That's like weekdays. That's what I can do from like 9 to 12. Can't.
Okay.
Fast.
So let's see, you guys.
That's a good place to stop. We just killed 2 people.
Let's see, you guys got that's 2, 10, 20, 30, 40 XP a pop for the both of you.
All right, so that's 60 XP altogether for tonight. What do I got that? What does that give me? Am I leveling up? I'm getting close.
You getting close?
Yep.
All right.
Any honor points?
No honor points because the mission is not completed.
Okay.
So,
I like my ninja music I found.
did you? So, that is
It's a
awesome.
good loop of sneaky music, that's all.
Yeah, I'm really limited on what I can grab. I was
Yeah,
like,
I'm not even sure if this is like licensed or not. I don't even know.
I had combat music playing the whole time, but like, I didn't find anything. A lot of it is just kind of like folk tale music, so that was the free license. I got a couple that weren't, but there's like I added like 70 tracks to the playlist.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but all of it's just like drama music, combat music, but like I said, it's all like instrumental folktale type So
I can't with that.
yeah. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Vex, good seeing you as always, my friend. Have a good one.